Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. In this one, I'm going to be checking out and showcasing the absolute best class for the AK-47 assault rifle here in Black Ops Cold War. So of course guys, the AK-47 assault rifle, a fan favorite weapon in this game, and really ever since the alpha, people have been talking about the AK-47 and saying how good it is. And of course, after some really powerful weapons in this game such as the MP5, the FFAR, as well as the AUG and the M16 got nerfed, naturally the AK-47 stepped up and in many cases is the absolute best assault rifle in this current state of the game, and because of that reason, that's how come I want to check it out in today's video. Also, notably, I got a gold camo on it, which in my opinion looks really cool. It looks like the classic gold camo from Black Ops 1. Honestly, if I were to change it a little bit, I would like for the weapon to be covered more in gold and less in black, but that's just my own personal preference. And with all that said, let's actually dive right into the class setup. So of course, my primary weapon, I will be using the standard variation of the AK-47. Now, the reason why I'm not using the Iron Curtain variation, and that's just because it doesn't look the greatest when you're using gold camo, so that's how come I'm just going to be sticking with the standard variation over here, but if you want to use a blueprint, feel free to go ahead and do so. So now let's talk a little bit about the attachments. For my first one, I will be using the GRU suppressor, which of course is going to be acting like a suppressor, being that the muzzle flash concealment is up by 100%, as well as the vertical recoil control will be increasing by 7%. For our next attachment, we will be using the 18.2-inch takedown barrel, which will be increasing the effective damage range by a whopping 150%. And yeah, moving on down, for our next attachment, we will be using the Spetsnaz grip, which will be increasing the vertical recoil control by 6%, as well as the horizontal recoil control by 20%. Our second last attachment is going to be the VDV50 R&D Fast Mag. And yeah, that's kind of a mouthful, but of course this particular attachment is going to be increasing the magazine ammo capacity by 67%, the reload quickness by 35%, the max starting ammo by 67%, as well as of course the ammo capacity also by 67%. And moving on down, for our final attachment, we are going to be using the GRU elastic grip, which will be increasing the aim down sight time as well as the flinch resistance by 90%, and we also have the added benefit of being able to aim when we go into the prone position. Moving on down, for my secondary weapon, I will be using the Gallo SA-12, and let's talk a little bit about the attachments I will be using on it. For my first one, I will be using the duckbill choke. Second one is naturally going to be the 21.4-inch reinforced heavy barrel, which will be increasing the effective damage range by 12%, as well as the fire rate by 16%. Third attachment is going to be the steady aim laser. Fourth one is going to be the 12-round magazine, and our final one is going to be the tactical stock. Moving on down, my tactical is going to be stim shot, my lethal is going to be the Semtex grenade, as well as my field upgrade will of course be the field mic. So now let's talk a little bit about my perk setup, which I will be using flak jacket, tactical mask, scavenger, assassin, ghost, as well as cold blooded, and naturally I will be using the perk grade wildcard. So yeah guys, with all that said, if you go on to enjoy this one, make sure to leave a like on it down below, as well as subscribe and turn on those post notifications so that way you guys will not miss any of the latest and greatest Call of Duty news, class setups, and all kinds of things like that. So yeah, now that I got the intro out of the way, I will see you when I join up into my first game. And alright guys, as you can see, of course we are going to be joining up into our first match, and this time I'll be playing a standard match of TDM here on Nuketown. So with all that said, let's see exactly how well we can do. Now of course for this particular game, we are going to be joining up right from the beginning using that fantastic gold camo on the AK-47, which in my opinion looks pretty darn good, especially on this weapon. With all that said, let's see exactly how well we can do. Okay, that's going to be a headshot. And yeah guys, if you haven't already, make sure you comment down below how have you been enjoying Nuketown 1984. Because in my opinion, I think this version of Nuketown is really good. I've been enjoying it quite a bit, and I've actually mentioned this a couple times before, and that's in Black Ops Cold War. Unlike pretty much any other Black Ops game, there were no classic Black Ops maps that were in the game at launch. So one thing that I really want to see is how did the gameplay of Cold War actually work on classic Black Ops maps? You know, maps like Nuketown, Firing Range, Summit, Slums, and all kinds of things like that. And finally, we got an answer to that question with Nuketown 1984, and in my opinion, I think it works really well. And when I've talked to several people about this game, a lot of them say that the gameplay is really good, however it's just the maps that are a little bit lacking.
Enemy spy plane inbound. Hostile spy plane established overhead. Semtex grenade.
And And alright guys, as you can see, of course we are going to be joining up into our second game, and this time we'll be playing a standard match of Hardpoint here on Nuketown. With all that said, let's see exactly how well we can do. Now, of course, for this particular game, we are going to be joining up a little bit late. However, it's really not too big of a deal. Of course, when I originally joined up, we were just a little bit behind, but now it looks like we're starting to make the comeback. So that's exactly what you like to see. And oh, wait. They're all in the kitchen. That's why you have to pull out the shotgun. I didn't know I already threw my Semtex grenade. That would prove very useful. Yeah, the spawn's flipped a little bit right over there. Counter? Whoa! Oh my goodness. I just walked down and he was already there. That's crazy. Although I'm seriously considering swapping out the artillery for the napalm strike. Just because from my own experience, I noticed that napalm is way more deadly on Nuketown. Just because it's a smaller map. Now, don't get me wrong, artillery is good, but I think for Nuketown at least, napalm may be a little bit more effective. Also, it's a smaller score streak, being that you don't have to get as much score. So it seems like a no-brainer after all. And okay, we actually got a headshot on that person. Oh.
That's a kill.
Okay, that's gonna be the artillery. Another. Whoa, we're gonna back up. See, I'm thinking about saving this artillery for a little bit. Okay, now we drop one here, here, and here. Now let's see. Are they gonna scatter? Yo, okay. That's gonna be 4 of them. Was he? I think he was shooting my teammate's body. What? Let's call on this counter UAV. I think there might be a person up top. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, now they're gonna be over here. Oh, that's interesting.
Hardpoint locked down. We've lost the hardpoint.
But you see, I'm also going to be. Whoa. Okay, you got this. You got this. For now.
Hardpoint lost.
Spy plane available for tasking.
Oh, that's a shotgun. But you see, I have my own shotgun. Oh. Oh my goodness. We're just gonna sit here for a second. And we're also gonna reload. And we also have this artillery strike, so I'll be calling that in shortly. I'll probably just wait for the hardpoint to be outside again. Which, yo, that actually worked out pretty well. It's gonna be right over there. So I think they're gonna start spawning back over here again. Yeah, that's what I thought. You see, one thing that I really like about this version of Nuketown is that it still has the same spawns. So if you played in Black Ops 2, you played in Black Ops 1, you played in Black Ops 3, and heck, if you even played in Black Ops 4, you're gonna know the spawn points, which is super nice. And wait a second, we actually have the hard point, so yeah, I'll just save the artillery strike. So if, let's say, that gets a little bit compromised, I can call it in. Okay, now they're gonna be on the other side of the map. Oh, that was an enemy as well. Okay.
What's your target ID?
Let's put this down. So now, we also know where they're going to be in the building. Get that intel. Okay. You know what? I don't want a lap streak, so let's just put it over here. So yeah, come try getting this hard point. Yeah, that's one. I see you. Okay, we were going off there. Let's call on this UAV. Okay, so this game's probably going to be ending off shortly, but we have a pretty comfortable lead, so if we want to, we can probably keep this game going a little bit longer. You know, have them capture the hard point. so that way we can get some more kills and stuff like that. But not to get too cocky because, you know, they can still make this comeback. But that once again really just depends on the type of people that you're playing. You know, sometimes teams, they just want to get the win and end off the game, but other times, like you can see over here, people might want to keep the game going just so that way they can maximize their kills, score, XP, and all kinds of things like that, especially if you're going for camo challenges. Oh, wait, I want to see something. Yeah, hold that. Oh, let's go. Apparently, I got 10 of them so far, so that's pretty cool.
Point contested. Hardpoint contested. Hostile care package inbound.
And alright guys, that's of course going to be the game, and we became 57 kills, as well as 17 objective kills, and overall making for quite the fantastic game in my opinion. And we also have Captain Vinny over here getting the final kill cam, and he actually did the best on my team. He got 67 kills and 29 objective kills. That's pretty incredible in my opinion, and yeah, that was a really good game. I hope you went on to enjoy it. And alright guys, that's going to effectively wrap up today's video. I hope you went on to enjoy it, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like on it down below. As well as make sure to subscribe and turn post notifications, that way you guys will not miss any of the latest and greatest Call of Duty news, class slips, and all kinds of things like that. Also, make sure you comment down below what are your thoughts on Nuketown 1984 here in Black Ops Cold War. I'm really interested in knowing your guys' opinions on it. And yeah, once again, that's gonna about wrap up today's video. I've been your host, Deeper Jungle. I hope to see you in the next one.